Welcome to Train with Polar Grit X. In this video, we'll show you how to use a couple of key features: route guidance and route planner with Komoot, smart fueling assistant FuelWise, and climb and slope tracker Hill Splitter. The Polar Grit X is an uncompromising combination of rugged and durable, yet lightweight design. The ultra-long battery life and multiple power save options make sure it won't let you down, even on your longest adventures. One of the Polar Grit X watch faces is weather. The weather feature helps you to prepare for weather changes when planning your daily training sessions. The weather watch face brings the current day's hourly forecast, as well as tomorrow's 3-hour and the day after tomorrow's 6-hour forecast to your watch. Other weather information includes, for example, wind speed, wind direction, humidity, and rain. With the third-party app Komoot, you can plan your route, import it onto your Polar Grit X, and let the turn-by-turn guidance take care of navigation for you. Using Komoot routes in your Grit X is easy. First, make sure you have both Polar Flow and Komoot accounts. Open the Polar Flow app and choose General Settings. Swipe the Komoot button to connect the accounts. Tap Connect and fill in your Komoot username and password. Tap Grant Access to complete the connection. Open the Komoot app. You can plan your route by selecting Plan or use routes planned by other users. Tapping Plan New Route opens the Route Planning view. In the Route Planning view, choose the sport for your session and adjust the fitness level if needed. Once your route is planned, tap Save and give your route a name. Open the Polar Flow app and choose Favorites. Your Komoot routes should be visible in the Routes view. Sync your Grit X to save your Komoot route to it. With the FuelWise feature, you can plan your refueling needs before you start training in order to pack the needed amount of energy for your training. FuelWise reminds you to refuel and helps you maintain adequate energy levels during your long sessions. When using any of the FuelWise features, the training session is started from the fueling menu. FuelWise consists of 3 types of reminders during training sessions. These are the Smart Carbs Reminder, Manual Carbs Reminder, and Drink Reminder. To use the Smart Carbs Reminder, set the estimated session duration and intensity. Set the portion size of your preferred sports fuel. When you're done, choose Next. After setting the reminder, you'll see an overview of your selection. At this point, you can still remove the reminder you just set or add a drink reminder. When adding a drink reminder to a Smart Carb Reminder, you'll also get an estimation of your hydration need per reminder. This is based on the average sweat rate in moderate conditions. When you're ready to start your session, choose Use Now to go to the pre-training mode. Use a Komoot route in your session by pressing the light button or tap to enter the quick menu. Choose Routes from the list and pick the Komoot route you want to do. Choose where you want to start the route, start point or mid-route. Your Grit X might ask you to calibrate the compass. Follow the instructions on the display to calibrate. Choose the sport profile you want to use and start your session. Route Start Found is displayed when you reach it, and then you're ready to go. When you import your route directly from Komoot, your watch guides you through the route with turn-by-turn instructions. Hill Splitter is a key feature and one of the Grit X training views. With the Hill Splitter feature, you'll know how you performed on the uphill and downhill sections of your session. Hill Splitter automatically detects all uphills and downhills by using your speed, distance, and altitude data. It shows you detailed insights into your performance, such as distance, speed, ascent, and descent for every detected hill on your course. By default, Hill Splitter is on all running, cycling, and downhill type sport profiles, but it can be added to any sport profile that uses GPS and barometric altitude. The Smart Fueling Assistant helps you maintain your energy levels and reminds you to refuel during your longer training. Take Carbs and Drink reminders are shown on the display, including vibration and sound when it's time to take some carbs or when it's time to drink. You'll get a summary of your training session on your watch right after you've stopped training. Your GridX training summary gives you an overview of your training session. Sync your watch with the Flow app after training to get an instant overview and feedback on your training results and performance. The Energy Sources view shows you how many carbs and how much fat and protein you've used during your session. The graph shows how your body makes use of different training intensities and also at different stages of your training session. We calculate the use of different energy sources based on heart rate, but we also take your physical settings into account. In the Hill Splitter view, you can see the number of uphills and downhills and the total distance of uphill and downhill combined. To get a more detailed analysis of your session, sync your training data to the Polar Flow web service. Polar GridX is an outdoor multi-sport watch for anyone who prefers trails over roads. With Polar GridX, you can take your outdoor training to new heights.